With another fantastic championship in the books here at Oak Hill Country Club, I took a few moments to stop with the general chair of this event from the club side, Ron Pluta. We discussed the impact from this PGA championship, where the club goes from here, and their reaction to how well the restored East course was received.
The word that comes to mind is pride. Our membership is just so proud of how our course shined in the bad weather. We went through 4 seasons this week. We had a frost delay on Thursday. We had rain yesterday. We had sunshine in close to 70-degree weather. So we went through every season we possibly can, and the course really came through perfectly.
The two big issues that I think people had this week were web service around the course and the parking. What do you learn from those problems this week that you try to take with you going forward?
We've all been to major events. You've been to a concert, you've been to a sporting event, and your web service suffers. At every event, I don't know, we have 365 plus acres here. I don't know how we cover all of that acreage with the web service. Parking, what we did lose was some of the high schools, because high schools were still in session, and that hurt us a little bit. We weren't able to use the high school parking areas. So I think, again, if we ever had this opportunity again, we'll get a head start and try to secure some larger parking areas.
A lot of question about whether this town and this club could host this championship in May. What do you think, or what do you hope Oak Hill and Rochester have proven to the PGA of America and the world about how we can get a championship done in May?
I think your television coverage is going to tell you that answer in the comments by the pro golfers. They said this is a hidden gem. I've heard comments that this is a U.S. Open quality course.
It's always about the next championship with this club in this town. After the success that we've had in May with the restored course, how much more confident are you that there is another major championship in Oak Hill's future?
I feel more confident today standing here talking to you than I would have 2 weeks ago. And I think everybody wanted to see how we can perform in May. And I think we've outperformed everybody's expectations.
Thanks to Ron for the time, for sure. It was a great week here at Oak Hill. Now, once the champion is decided, the work for the players is all done, but the work for someone else is just beginning. Adam Chodak joins me now to talk about that very fascinating process that happens.
We're talking about the engraver here at that, and yesterday I got to speak with the man with the steady hand, and today he very carefully added the name of Brooks Koepka to the Wanamaker Trophy.
To be a professional engraver, Otto Carter will tell you,
you got to have an eye for detail, and just be determined not to mess up or misspell things.
But to be a professional engraver at the PGA Championship, you have to be that and fast.
I only have like a 30-minute window to do it.
That's right, 30 minutes from the final putt to the trophy presentation.
Nervous at all?
No, I was the first time, just because of the unknowns. I knew I could do it, but it's like, I don't know about the setup and all that kind of thing. But now I've got a handle on it, and I'm not nervous.
Carter, who hails from Abilene, Texas, is currently set up inside the office of the Oak Hill GM with all the tools that did not require TSA clearance.
No, because I drove. Now, the golf course security sure wanted to know what I was toting. They were kind of concerned about the sharp instruments, and I had to explain to them, either I make it through here or you don't get a trophy.
This is the second time Carter has worked on the Wanamaker.
In fact, I put Justin Thomas's name right there in Southern Hills Country Club under it last year.
Saturday, he was already at work on the sterling silver ring. The work done by hand. No computer, no machine.
I'm going to go ahead and put the Oak Hill Country Club and the date on there today, just to be that much further ahead.
All it needed Sunday was a name.
So I hope the guy with a shorter name wins. Sorry.
Very practical. Brooks Koepka, not a terrible one, and Carter says he got the job because a friend linked to the PGA knew that he had specialized in lettering. And I asked, if he messes up here, are there any do-overs? And that he simply said, no.
Hey, he's got the same parameters as the players. You don't get a second chance when you're in a major championship. Adam, thanks very much for that story.